Greetings and salutations, Small Motors fans. This is going to be the breakdown and the cleaning of the carburetor for the Kohler Command Pro 12.5. Without further ado, let's get into it. The carburetors that come on the Kohler Command Pro 12.5 are a very simple carburetor. Now, to open the bottom of the bowl to access the orifices that we're going to clean out, we need a small crescent this size. And first open the bowl, you may notice some garbage in the bottom, like so. I'm not sure why fuel does that, but it does. After you leave it to set for a while and it phase separates, it gels up like that in there. And that's what usually is inside of your orifices that clogs your carburetor up. But you'll need to remove the pin, like so. This is the float. You'll need to remove the float as well, but before you do, you need to know that on the bottom side of this float there is a plunger that is that plugs your fuel inlet, and its level in there is controlled by the float. So as the fuel goes down into the bowl here, it raises this float because this float literally has floats on the fuel, and as it does so, it pivots on the pin there. When it pivots, what it's doing is either raising or lowering your plunger into your fuel inlet, either effectively clogging your fuel from coming into the bowl, or allowing it in when the bowl is not full of fuel. You can see there as I'm sliding it out, you need to be really careful about this too, because it's very easy to lose that. It's such a small piece, and I'll show you what I mean. This is the plunger that will be plugging your fuel inlet whenever your bowl is full, because your float has floated on top of the fuel. Now, this right here, this brass fitting right down here by my pinky, is your fuel inlet. That's what that plunger plugs by sliding in or out like so. And its depth in there is, like I said, controlled by the float. But okay, they make spray lubricants for these carburetors that you can buy at the store, or not lubricants but sprays that give you a chemical advantage and help break down that phase separated fuel that has solidified inside your orifices. If it's not going all the way through there, you can use either monofilament fishing line, something pretty heavy, to clean out the orifices with, and push that gunk on through after your carburetor cleaner has set just for a little bit on there to help it get through there. And you can blow these orifices out with compressed air, or clean them out with this monofilament fishing line, such as I have. Now, this carburetor was already clean, so I'm not going to really waste my time or yours with making you watch the rest of the video, but these two holes here are the ones that you absolutely have to have clean for this thing to work properly and efficiently. Now for the reassembly part, we will put our plunger back on our float like so. Carefully lower it down into its respective place, like so. Replace our pin. Like so. I say like so and then I fumble through it. You guys bear with me. You know what? Man, forget it. You can also test by blowing through it with a straw or a piece of fuel line. Whenever you have it oriented like this and you blow through it, you should be able to blow through it. And then when you flip it upside down, it should stop you from being able to blow through it. That will let you know that your fuel inlet is clean. Thank you guys. I hope you like and subscribe.